So every couple of weeks we pick an employee at random and we do a full detail on their car. Today we've got the 2004 5.7 GTO. What we're going to start first with is doing a full wash. Now we're doing that to remove any of the loose contaminants, dirt and dust that might be on the vehicle. A couple of things you want to keep in mind. The very first opportunity to scratch your car is when you're washing your car. So what you need to be careful of is make sure that you're using a product that has a high lubricity and produces a good amount of suds. And that's exactly what we've got with our Barrier Reef Wash and Wax. It's got a carnauba wax base so that as you're wiping down the surface, it's providing that lubricity so you're not scratching, and then the suds that it produces lifts up that dust and dirt so that it's free from scratching the surface. We also need to keep in mind of using a microfiber towel or sponge, very soft, and it's not going to be dragging dirt across the surface. The next and final step and most important step is the 2-bucket method. You've got a wash bucket and a rinse bucket. Now your wash bucket is what you're going to put the product into. It's also got a grit guard in there that keeps all that dirt and grime at the bottom. Same thing with the rinse bucket. What you're going to do is you're going to dump the washing sponge into your wash bucket and do a section at a time. As you do one section, you pick up all that grime on that sponge and you rinse it off in the rinse bucket and leave the grime in the rinse bucket. Then go on to your wash and do a next section. Really simple process, not a lot of people think about, but it saves you a lot of time and a lot of headache. So let's get to it. So we're gonna rinse off the car first, removing any loose debris. And now we're going to fill our buckets. We're going to start with our rinse bucket. Now this is only water. You got your grit guard to keep all the grime and dirt down at the bottom. And you're going to fill it about halfway. It's about 2.5 gallons of water. Now we're going to set up our wash bucket. We're going to do 1 ounce per gallon. Should be good. A little more just in case. I like to leave the sponge in there, that way it gets nice and saturated with the product. And we'll fill it up. Make sure you got a nice heavy stream, produce a lot of suds, and you can see they're already starting to form. Now remember, that'll help lift all the dust and dirt and grime that's on the vehicle. We want to clean the wheels off first and remove all the contaminants that are on the wheels and tires so that after we're done washing, you don't get anything all over your clean vehicle. So we always start with the top, working our way down. We want to make sure we remove all the debris and dirt and dust from the top and work our way down, because if you start on the bottom and then go to the top, all that stuff just runs over the area you cleaned. And you can just do one section at a time. It's okay if it's in the sun. Barrier Reef is pH balanced. It'll help neutralize the water so you don't get the nasty water spots.